Good morning, my dear student. Today we are going to read your class 11th history chapter 9 industrial revolution. In this chapter, today we will discuss the topic women, children and industrialization. In this topic, we will discuss the actual condition of women and children in England during 18th century. We have also discussed the condition of men and women in village as well as in city, which type of problem they faced in city and what was the work which done by them in village. These are all we discussed. And what was the comparison men to women's daily wages worker, their income, their privileges, facilities, these are all we are going to read in this chapter. So, we should start your topic, the women, children and industrialization. If you will read this topic, then you can easily understand the exploitation of women and children in the industry, in the factories. The factory owners never think about their facilities. The factory owners, they want only profit, income from their factories, from their workers. And they never ready and agree to provide them the proper facilities. And that's result, the condition that was very miserable. Protest movement happened after some time. When we will read the protest movement, we will discuss that what happened. But here we are going to start, we will read the everything which set a platform for the protest movement. The Industrial Revolution was a time of important change in the way that children and women worked. Children of the rural poor had always worked at home or in the farm at jobs that varied during the day or between seasons, under the watchful eye of parents or relatives. Likewise, in village, women were actively involved in the farm work. They reared livestock, gathered the firewood and spun air on the spinning wheels in the homes. Work in the factories with the long, unbroken hours of the same kind of work under the strict discipline and the sharp forms punishment was completely different. The earning of women and children were necessary to supplement men's wage. As the use of machinery spread and fewer workers were needed, industrialists preferred to employ women and children who would be less agitated about their poor working condition and the work for lower wages than men. Author clearly inform you about the condition of village and about the condition of city. Both places, the workers, like women, like children and like men, that was different. In the industry which we have seen, their conditions was not so good. In the village, we have discussed here that the child, he provide their children's, the rural poor, children who lived in village, the poor family had always worked at an hour in the farm at jobs that varied during a day or between seasons under the watchful eye of the parents or relatives. But that condition is different in the city. In the city, Women and children both work in the factory with a long, unbroken hours are the same kind of the work under strict discipline and sharp form of the punishment. Strange matter that their daily wages is less than men. Even their working hour is greater than men sometimes, but their daily wages is so less. It's the actual condition in industrialization. Women's, children's, they suffer that. In village, women were active, involved in farm work. They remarked livestock, gathered firewood, and spun yarn and spinning wheels in their homes, in their free times. But what we have seen in the city life, what we have seen in the factories life, women have to force to provide their services in a strict punishment, in a disciplined way. If she did indisciplined or the work which is not in favor of the factory, she was punished or she was kicked out, or their daily wages what? Cut it, reduced, and that condition was very difficult to face them. The earning of women and children were necessary to supplement men's merged wage, as the use of machinery spread and fewer workers were needed. Industries preferred to employ women and children with would be less agitated about their poor workers' conditions and work for lower wages than men. Here it is very clear information कि अब नई मशीनों के आ जाने के कारण फैक्ट्रियों में मशीनों का इस्तेमाल ज्यादा होने लगा। जो जो मशीनों का प्रयोग बढ़ता गया, काम पूरा करने के लिए मजदूरों की जरूरत कम होती गई, और उद्योगपति जो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट थे उन्होंने मेन की बजाय फीमेल और चिल्ड्रंस को काम पे लगाना ज्यादा फेवर करते थे। वाई? बिकॉज उनको डेली वेजेस कम देना कम पड़ता था और उनकी मजदूरी कम होती थी। दूसरे अपने काम को वो उनके काम के घंटे को बढ़ा देते थे। द वर्किंग आवर्स दैट वाज इंक्रीज्ड बाय देम अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर ओन, अपनी प्रिविलेजेस के अकॉर्डिंग दे इंक्रीज देयर वर्किंग आवर्स एंड इवन इफ दे प्रोवाइड देम द लेस daily wages than men. So that's why they not preferred male workers in their factories, and the machineries part provide them the proper facility to reduce the male workers in their factories. And then after they were very taking interest in the female workers and children workers. Why? Because I have already explained. Their daily wages is so less, their working hour is high, there is no opposed by them, there is no restrictions, there was no restriction that times, कोई restrictions उनके ऊपर नहीं थे। और ये चीजें that was in favor of the factory owners, that increase their incomes, their profits. It is the important. The industrialist preferred to empty when their factory that was empty from the workers, they preferred the women worker and child worker. They were employed in a large number in the cotton textiles industry in the Lancashire and Yorkshire. Women were also main worker in the silk. The children, they were employed in the large number in the cotton textile industry and the Lancashire and Yorkshire. बड़े पैमाने पे जो बच्चे और स्त्रियों को लंकाशायर और यॉर्कशायर की जो कॉटन इंडस्ट्री थे उसमें काम पे लिया गया. Where we have seen what women were also the main workers. Women were also the main workers in the silk. The lace making and the kitting industries, as well as along with children in the metal industry of the Birmingham. The machinery like the cotton spinning jenny was designed to be used by child workers with their small build and nimble small enough to move between tightly packed machineries. If you see the mechanism of new machineries, that was very different. अब इन वर्क में लंकाशायर और यॉर्कशायर में विमेन्स और मेल को प्रेफर किया गया, क्योंकि बच्चों से कई घंटे तक काम लिया जाता था और वहां उन्हें संडे को भी मशीन साफ करने के लिए काम पे आना पड़ता था। और ये कंडीशन उनके लिए क्या होती थी, बेहद ही वर्स्ट होती थी। बस अब यहाँ पे काम करने के लिए विमेन्स और मेल दोनों को लगाए गए, रेशम के फीते बनाने, बुनने के काम में और इस तरह के तमाम सारे जो वर्क्स थे उन सब में बर्मिंघम के धातु उद्योगों में बच्चों के साथ साथ औरतों को भी अधिकतर नौकरी दी जाती थी। कपास काटने, कॉटन वीविंग्स, निटिंग, जेनी जैसी अनेक मशीनें जो कुछ इस तरह से बनाई गई थी कि उसमें बच्चे ही अपनी फुर्तीली उंगलियों और छोटी सी कद काठी की कारण आसानी से काम कर सकते थे। बच्चों को अक्सर कपड़ा मिलों में रखा जाता था, क्योंकि वहां जो मशीन थी वो काफी सटा कर रखी गई थी। मशीनों के बीच से छोटे बच्चे आसानी से आ जा सकते थे। I think there is no need to explain here that the toughest situation in the factory where the children survived there. The factory, there were so many machines, but the places that was very short, in the very little bit place, in the very little bit space, the children who were pass out one place to other place easily. बच्चे छोटे थे, आसानी से बीच के गैप से बाहर निकल सकते थे, जा सकते थे, इसलिए बच्चों को रखा गया। इवन द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट कि उनसे कई घंटे तक काम लिया जाता था, यहां तक उन्हें हर रविवार को भी मशीन साफ करने के लिए काम पे लगाना पड़ता था। इट मीन्स द कोल माइन्स वर आल्सो dangerous place to work for the children. Children were often employed in textile factories because they were small enough to move between tight packed machineries. The long hours of work, including the cleaning the machines of the Sunday, allowed them the little fresh air or exercises. Children cut their hair in the machineries. Machines are crushed their hands, while some died when they fell into machines as they dropped off to sleep from exhaustion. How strange! And it is the against of humanity. Let us never think about that. Let us never think about humanity. They taken the hard work from their labors, from their child labors. Child labor, they have no time. Even the Sunday times also, their working day. On that day, they have to reach in the factory and they brush and clean their machineries. कई बार तो बच्चे इन मशीनों में फंस जाते थे, जिससे उनके हाथ कुचल जाते थे। यहाँ तक कि बच्चे काम करते करते वक्त इतने थक जाते थे कि नींद में झपकी आती थी और मशीनों में गिरकर उनकी मृत्यु हो जाती थी। But even if the factory owners aware of that, but he ignored because the huge amount of the child labor available in their city, which was the condition of the child labor, which was the condition of women's also. ये जो huge amount of unemployed population थी, ये ऐसी परिस्थितियां उत्पन्न कर रही थी. It means without any hesitation we can say that the increasement of the population play very important role to promote such type of situation which happened in industry. The exploitation that was very high in the industrial revolution, and the employment that was very low. The huge amount of the people live in city and search out the work, jobs in the various places. They wanted either and either, and industrialists know very well. They know it that if one go, other come. एक जाएगा, दूसरा आएगा. One will go, other will come. And that's why they suffer. That's why the workers and women suffer. That was the main reason. The coal mines were also a dangerous place to work in. The roof caved in, or there could be an explosion, and injuries were therefore common. The owners of coal mines use children to reach deep coal face are those where the approach path was too narrow for adult. Younger children work as a trappers who opened and shut doors as the coal wagons traveled through mines or carried heavy load or coal on their backs as the coal barriers. The condition of the children. It was very dangerous in the coal mine, where the narrow street was in the coal mine. कोयले की खान में काफी जो खतरनाक जगह थी. Their cave roof. Sometimes क्या होती थी? The cave roof in order the could be explosion. जो रूफ केव थे और कभी कभी वो धंस जाती थी और कभी कभी उसमें विस्फोट हो जाते थे और चोट लगना तो आम बात थी. कोयले के खान के मालिक कोयले के गहरे और अंतिम छोर तक देखने अथवा वहां जाने के लिए जो एडल्ट्स थे उनकी जगह बच्चों को ज्यादा फेवर करते थे. बच्चों के वर्क को ज्यादा प्रयोग करने के फेवर में थे. क्यों? क्योंकि जो रास्ता था वो काफी नैरो था. वहां बच्चों को ही वो भेजा जा सकता था. छोटे बच्चों को कोयला की खान में ट्रैपर कहते थे. वे आवश्यकता अनुसार उन दरवाजों को खोलते और बंद करते थे जहां तक वो कोल को क्या करते, कोयले को आसानी से ले जा सकते थे और ला सकते थे. इधर उधर आसानी से एक प्लेस दूसरे कर सकते थे. यहां तक कि वे कोल बियरर्स के रूप में अपनी पीठ पर रखकर कोयले के भारी वजन को भी ढोते थे. आई होप इफ यू विल सी द वेरियस पिक्चर during industrial time, where you have seen that the child labor who tied a rope in their what, अपने कमर में एक रस्सी बांधता है और बड़े से ट्रॉली को पीछे से खींचते हुए कोयल के माइन से बाहर निकलता है. ये चीजें आप देख सकते हैं, आपको क्लियरली वहां चीजें दिखाई देंगी. द फैक्ट्री मैनेजर्स कंसीडर्ड चाइल्ड लेबर टू बी इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रेनिंग फॉर फ्यूचर factory works. The factory manager, they were aware that whenever they were not trained the child labor to do their work in where the factories, they can't perform skilled way. So factory managers considered child labor to be what, important training for the further factory works. The evidence from the British factory record reveals that about half of the factory workers had started work then they were less than 10 years old and 28% when they were under 14. Women may well have gained, increased the financial independence and self-esteem from their jobs. But this was more than offset by the humiliating terms of work they ended. The children they lost at birth or in early childhood, and the skilled urban and slums that industrialist work compelled them to live in. Factory managers who considered child labor to be important training for the factory work. The evidence from the British factory record prevent that about half of the factory workers had to started what, to work when they were less than 10 years old and 28% when they were under 14. It means the huge amount of the the child labor, their age was under 10 and under 14. They involved in factory work. The official record explained that British factory में जो records हैं, according to that we have clear informations that the factory workers, child workers, their age that was below 10 and below 14. 28% workers they were below 14 years. और इस कम उम्र में इनको वहां पे फैक्ट्री में काम करना होता है. They have to provide their services in the factories to fulfill their needs, to fulfill their customers. और ये औरतों को जो मजदूरी मिलने से न केवल वो फीमेल कंडीशंस थोड़ी इम्प्रूव होती थी. फीमेल्स, इट मीन द फीमेल वर्कर्स who provide their services in the factory, they earn so money, I mean to say they earn some money which is in favor of them. Women became economically free, but their exploitation rate is very high. Both opposite situation. अब यहाँ पे एक तरफ कुछ प्रॉफिट्स थे लेकिन कुछ दूसरी तरफ उससे ज़्यादा नुकसान. महिलाओं को जो अर्न होती थी, जो इनकम मिलती, जो पैसे मिलते थे डेली वेजेस के रूप में, उनसे उनको थोड़ी स्वतंत्रता मिली, आर्थिक स्वतंत्रता, वित्तीय स्वतंत्रता, बल्कि उनके आत्मसम्मान में भी बढ़ोतरी हुई, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट में भी डेवलपमेंट हुआ, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट भी इंक्रीज हुई. लेकिन इससे उन्हें जितना लाभ हुआ उससे कहीं ज्यादा उनको हानि, काम के अपमानजनक परिस्थितियों के कारण झेलना पड़ा. Women's may well have gained what increased the financial independence and self-esteem from their jobs. Self-esteem, self-respect, and what the financial independence that they gained from the industrialization. Women, but they were humiliating because of their work condition. वो उनको अपमान भी सहना पड़ा. They were exploited by the factory owners, economically and physically both. They were exploited. वो दोनों तरीके से उनका शोषण होता था. अक्सर जब उन्हें प्रॉब्लम तब फेस होती, the children they lost the birth. It means humiliating terms of the work they endured. The children they lost at birth or in early childhood, and they squalid urban slums and industrialist worker compelled them to live in. अब उनके लिए एक बड़ी समस्या थी. जब उन्हें अपमानजनक परिस्थितियों में तो जीना ही पड़ता था. अक्सर उनके बच्चे जो पैदा होते थे वो कम उम्र में, शैशवावस्था में ही मर जाते थे, और उन्हें अपने औद्योगिक काम की वजह से मजबूर होकर शहर की घिनौनी और गंदी बस्तियों में रहना पड़ता था. It means they were helpless to live in where the urban slums that industrial work compelled them to live in. That condition was very worse for them, for the male and for the female both. मेल की तुलना में विमेन की कंडीशन तो और भी डल थी. नेक्स्ट, इफ यू सी द कंडीशन ऑफ द चिल्ड्रेन, व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड, their condition is also not so good. They were forcibly compelled to provide their services in factory because they were very advantageous for the factory owners. Their daily wages is so less and their working hours is high. As ठीक इसी तरह से we have seen the condition for the women also. They have to compel to live in the very slum area because they have no proper housing facility. What I told you that they have no proper medical facility. They have no fresh water, fresh air, sanitation facility also not provided by industrialists in their areas where they lived. So that's why their life expectancy that was very low. We have discussed the 14 years, 15 years, 20 years. कम उम्र में ये लोग मृत्यु इनकी हो जाती थी. They died in the very little bit age behalf of that problem which they suffer during industrialization. Next topic, what we are going to read, that is protest movement. Your next topic is the protest movement. In the protest movement, we will read that what happened during that time when that such type of problem faced by the common people. The topic, protest movement. In this topic, protest movement, we will read the problems which come from the last decades. जो औद्योगिकरण हुआ, इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन हुआ, उसके प्रारंभिक डिकेड्स में ये वही समय था जब फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन हुए. और फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन ने कई सारे नए पॉलिटिकल राइट्स की बात की. आई होप you are familiar with you are aware of the French Revolution, the incident which happened in France. After French Revolution, we have seen that human rights, एक बड़ी आवाज उठी ह्यूमन राइट्स के लिए, मानव के अधिकारों के लिए. और ये जो राइट्स थे, राइट टू इक्वलिटी, राइट टू फ्रेटर्निटी, राइट टू लिबर्टी, and Marxism theory, it means Marx theory, which play also very important role. According to Marx, the workers and peasants, they were exploited in huge amount by the traders, by the industrialists, by the factory owners, by the zamindars type people. I mean to say that where the persons who have the vast land, the vast piece of land, feudal, nobles, and the Marx theory, when introduced, everyone aware of their right. They ask for their demand. If they provide the service in factory, why the factory owners not provide them proper facilities for the at least living standard? उनके जीने के लिए प्रॉपर चीज क्यों नहीं मिल रही थी? They discuss all things. If you will see that the French Revolution, it increased the awareness in the common people. If you have remember class 9th chapter, first the French Revolution, where first topic is where we discuss the causes of the French Revolution and what was the result also. The Jacobin clubs, Father Anthony Mansera, Plato, Aristotle, Plato, Jacobins, such type of philosophers play also very important role in the French Revolution. They given the very important ideas which is in favor of the unity. Some explain that man is free. He took birth as a free, so that's why liberty is the main right for him. And इस तरह के तमाम सारे विचार फिलासफरों ने दिए और उसका परिणाम हुआ कि पूरा बदलाव, पूरी चीजों में, सिनेरियो में बदलाव. तो अगर इन चीजों को देखें, द अर्ली डिकेड्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन कंसीडेड with the spread of new political ideas pioneered by the French Revolution 1789 to 94. The movements for liberty, equality and fraternity showed the possibilities of the collective mass action, both the creating democratic institutions like the French Parliamentary Assembly of the 1790s and in checking the worst hardship of war by controlling the price of necessity like bread. In England, politically protest against the harassed working condition in factories kept increasing and the working population agitated to be given the right to vote. The government reacted by the repression and by a new law that denied people that right to protest, which we have discussed there. जो औद्योगिकरण का दशक चला 1789 में, जो हमें इसके मालूम में तीन बेसिक आइडियाज थे, राइट टू इक्वलिटी, राइट टू फ्रेटर्निटी और राइट टू लिबर्टी. इन तीनों के आधार पर जो आंदोलनों में तेजी से वृद्धि हुई, कई सारे आंदोलन चलाए गए 1719 की डिकेड्स में। फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन में जो पार्लियामेंट्री जो काउंसिल्स बनी, उसमें लोकतांत्रिक संस्थाओं के रूप में स्थापना की गई, यहाँ पे आवश्यक वस्तुओं की मांग की गई, रोटियों की मांग, ब्रेड की मांग की गई। या आवश्यक वस्तुओं की कीमतों को नियंत्रित करने के लिए युद्ध की कठिनाइयों को भी रोका गया। इंग्लैंड में फैक्ट्रियों में काम करने की कठोर परिस्थितियों के विरुद्ध राजनीतिक विरोध बढ़ता जा रहा था, और जो श्रमजीवी लोग थे, लेबर वर्ग थे, लेबर क्लास, दे आस्क्ड फॉर द व्हाट पॉलिटिकल राइट्स, वो नए पॉलिटिकल राइट्स की डिमांड कर रहे थे। और इस तरह से आंदोलन तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा था। इसकी प्रतिक्रिया में सरकार ने कई सारे एक्शन लिए, कई सारे स्टेप्स उठाए। गवर्नमेंट टेक्स वेरियस स्ट्रिक्ट स्टेप अगेंस्ट दैट टाइप ऑफ कैंपेन विच वाज गोइंग ऑन इन इंग्लैंड, इन यूरोप। सरकार ने रिप्रेसल मूवमेंट चलाया, एक दबावकारी का दमनकारी रुख अपनाया। वेरियस लॉ दैट वाज इम्पोज, कई सारे कानून थोप दिए गए, लोगों के विरोध प्रदर्शन को रोकने, विरोध करने के अधिकार को उनसे छीन लिया गया। इस तरीके से वो इस प्रोटेस्ट मूवमेंट को दबाने का प्रयास किया। बट व्हाट हैपेंड, क्या प्रोटेस्ट मूवमेंट दबाया जा सका? वी विल रीड। और फिर इसका रिजल्ट क्या हो, व्हाट इज द रिजल्ट ऑफ दैट टाइप ऑफ रिप्रेसल मूवमेंट? These are all we discuss in my next video. Okay, goodbye and take care.